Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to talk about Batwoman, Season 2, Episode 1. So, I don't think I've really reviewed any episodes of Batwoman on my channel, or the group channel I'm leading, outside of the Crisis on Infinite Earths episode. And maybe the episode where there was the Beth and Alice bit. But so, as we all know, Ruby Rose left as Batwoman. They could have easily recasted the role of Kate Kane and continued the storyline of Kate Kane, because the way Season 1 ended, which was prematurely ended because of the pandemic we're living in right now, it left off with a cliffhanger. And Kate, it still gave us, it implied that the story of Kate Kane isn't over yet. And so when I heard Ruby Rose left and they were going to recast the character Batwoman, not so much like Kate Kane, but just make a new character to be Batwoman, I was like, are you kidding me? Batwoman? You're not going to recast Kate Kane? Recasting is not unheard of thing, especially in the Arrowverse. One of the most well-known examples, I feel like, that is a recast in the Arrowverse is the character of Sarah Lance. Katie Lotz, I think is her name. Katie Lotz wasn't always Sarah Lance. She wasn't Sarah Lance in Season 1 of Arrow. It was up until Season 2 of Arrow where Katie Lotz was Sarah Lance. Sarah Lance was recasted. And there's been a few recasts in the Arrowverse since that, but that was the first recast that I'm aware of. So yeah, they could have easily recasted the roles of Kate Kane. It wouldn't have been that hard. And even for example, the Dark Knight trilogy. Katie Holmes was Rachel in the Batman Begins movie. Dark Knight, it was a different actress. I don't really know the actress name who played Rachel in Dark Knight. If you guys know, please let me know in the comment section down below. But again, recast. And it's a Batman being a fellow DC property. What other recast have they done? Mon Mothma, because I'm pretty sure the actress who played Mon Mothma was too old, or per se too old looking to play Mon Mothma in the prequels of Star Wars. And if we're gonna go the Star Wars route, Anakin Skywalker. Jake Lloyd, Anakin Skywalker. Or Jake Lloyd, Hayden Christensen. So, my point being is that recasting is not that big of an unheard of thing. Even Don Cheadle replays Terrence Howard in Iron Man in the MCU as a War Machine, Rhodey. So, like I said, recasting it's not an unheard thing, and it could have, since Ruby Rose wanted to leave, recasting probably would have been of the character would have been the best choice, the actress who played the character, Kate Kane. So, in this entire episode, the reason why I bring that up, because in this entire episode, I thought of, they could have easily just recasted the character of Kate Kane, the actress, since Ruby Rose isn't Kate Kane anymore, could be a new actress who plays her. Wouldn't be that hard to do. No. So what happens, how they deal with the whole Kate Kane thing, because I already knew they were going to go with this Ryan Wilder chick. That somehow Kate Kane and Scar go missing. And somehow, this Ryan girl is going to take the mantle of Batwoman. Well, apparently, how they explained Kate Kane's thing. She went to National City to see Carol Danvers to ask about getting the kryptonite destroyed, because apparently the kryptonite is the only thing that can kill Batwoman. And so she's on a plane ride back, and the plane has a faulty engine, and it goes down. Ryan Wilder, practically everything you heard about Ryan Wilder was true. She lives in her van, and her mom got murdered by the Wonderland gang, and Ryan so happened to be by the crash site, and Ryan finds the bat suit, and Commander Crane refuses to make the same mistake he did with his daughter Beth that turned into Alice. He refused to repeat that same mistake with Kate. So he's really determined to look for her, which I have a feeling that at some point he's going to stop looking for Kate Kane. I mean, do I expect Ruby Rose to come back in this season? I highly doubt that. Maybe in like season 3. Maybe it's after some time's passed. Because I don't know why she left. I don't know why Ruby Rose left. So maybe like after some time passed. Maybe assuming there's a season 3. Assuming there's a season 4. Maybe that's when she'll come back. But as of right now, I don't think she'll come back. And I think Commander Crane will give up at some point. But so yeah, he's relentless. His stepdaughter tries her best to comfort him, while comforting Lucius Fox's son, Luke. Because Luke, everybody pretty much thinks that Kate Kane's dead. Is she dead? Again, only time will tell. I kind of doubt that Kate Kane's dead. I mean, this is coming from the same universe, like Soul universe, where everybody thought Oliver Queen was dead for like 5 years. And he wasn't. And even if Kate Kane died, she can always come back to life. I mean, we can easily oh yeah, we found her body. We're gonna go to we're gonna go to a different Earth, to the Lazarus Pit, to find a way to resurrect Kate. I mean, they did that with Oliver. They did that with Felicity. I mean, not Felicity. Sarah. I wouldn't doubt that they'll probably go that route if they did write Kate Kane off as dead. But, anyways. And if you guys remember, Tommy Elliott is going around as Bruce Wayne now, with the help of Alice. So, Tommy Elliott as Bruce Wayne visits. Sorry, I had it. But Tommy Elliott visits Bruce's uncle, Kate's father, saying, "Alice broke into my house. I figure you should know. You did not hear this from me." He also visits. Is it Wayne Tech, or is it something else now? I don't know. But Wayne Tech, I'm gonna say Wayne Tech for argument's sake. And he sees Luke. He sees Luke, and Luke, thinking that Tommy Elliott is Bruce Wayne, takes him to the Bat cave Oh, and when Tommy Elliot sees his uncle, Kate Kane's father's after he sees Luke, and that's when he sees Alfred's daughter, and him not knowing Alfred's nickname throws Alfred's daughter off, and eventually they find out that it's Tommy Elliot. Batwoman, or the new Batwoman, Ryan only is wearing donning the suit to try to kill the person who is ultimately responsible for her mother's death, which is Alice. And it turns out that Tommy Elliot, there's this tracker in the bat suit, and at some point in the episode, Tommy Elliot tracks Ryan, and Luke warns her, and there's this speed chase, and the Batmobile looks pretty cool. And Ryan ultimately returns the Batsuit to Team Batwoman, and my favorite part to this entire episode was Alice. Her, because everybody by the time this episode ends, everybody thinks that Kate Kane's dead. Again, whether she's actually dead or not, I don't know. But I like how Alice, how she would, how frustrated she was with someone else killing Kate. I liked, even her plan for how Kate would die. It was holy shit, she's insane. She was going to pit her own father against her own sister, and then take the cowl off, saying, "See, Daddy, you kill your own daughter. You hate your own daughter." Oh, and speaking of which, Kate, Alice tells her father, "You know your other daughter? Well, she was Batwoman. The reason why she didn't tell you, because you were so busy trying to kill Batwoman, that why would she want to tell you? And if you don't believe me, turn on the bat signal. See if she comes." And later in the episode, he does. No Batwoman. And, like I said, this entire episode, I thought to myself, they could have easily recasted, Ruby Rose, Kate Kane. I don't know why they didn't. It would have been a bit of a safer move, and a smarter move. But, yeah, Tommy Elliot was revealed as as pretending to be Bruce Wayne. He gets locked up at Arkham. I have a feeling that if not in this season, then assuming there's a season 3, Bruce Wayne will show up, because they already technically casted the actor who will play as Bruce Wayne. I mean, it's not as bad as I thought, but it's still the episode. It's cheesy. It's cheesy. Do I think that Bruce Wayne will show up? Like I said, yeah, maybe later in this season or next season, assuming there's a next season. Just, this show is alright. It's alright at best. Even Legends of Tomorrow, who I always said probably was the most cheesy show out of all the Arrowverse shows up until Batwoman. It's better. It doesn't take itself too seriously. I like Legends of Tomorrow. They could easily like do the whole like bringing another Batwoman or Kate Kane from a different Earth. I don't know. I'm sorry if there's like awkward silence. Just I'm trying to like mentally wonder why they went this route besides doing the whole Kate Kane thing. And then with the Hush thing, because this is was pretty much a Hush arc. Tommy Elliott, I mean, pretending to be Bruce Wayne. It would have been nice to see it go a bit longer. That's really my, like, outside of this being kind of cringy, my one main complaint about this episode is that they ended the Hush arc too soon. They introduced it in the season finale of the premature season finale of last season, but they only really had it like for like if you count last season like then 2 episodes. It would have been nice to see it at least like another episode in this new season just to play out a little bit longer. But that's just me. Of course, this Ryan girl is going to be Batwoman again. She's going to don on the suit. Luke is going to accept that, yeah, she's going to be the new current Batwoman until still holding out hope that Kate Kane will come back one day. But realizing that Gotham needs a Batwoman, he'll make peace that Ryan will be the Batwoman until or whenever or if Kate Kane ever comes back, if that makes sense. Again, I think recasting Kate Kane would have been a better choice, and then having like the first 3-4 episodes of the season be Kate Kane passing the torch to this Ryan girl would have been a better and smoother transition, in my opinion. I don't know. I do think both Bruce Wayne and I think the actual Bruce Wayne will actually come back to Gotham, and I do think that Kate Kane, the character, I don't think necessarily Ruby Rose, but I do think Kate Kane will come back. Yes, I'm implying a potential recast. I do think Kate Kane will come back one day in the future episode. And so yeah. And my one of my worries about the show is that, okay, season 1 we had Ruby Rose as Batwoman. Now we have a different actress playing a different character being Batwoman. So is this just going to be a one season thing? And then, we're going to get introduced to a new character who will be Batwoman. And then season 4, will there be a new one? That's my one concern. And I'm just pretending that there will be season 4. Pretending for a second. And season 3. That's my one concern about this. I'm hoping that won't happen. And there's that part of me that does hope that Kate Kane will come back, reclaim the suit. Maybe as like a different actress who plays Kate Kane, but still. But of course, they will have to explain that in a really good, convenient, really good story, good way story-wise. But anyways, I'm going to shut up. What do you guys think about Batwoman Season 2, Episode 1, the season premiere of Batwoman? Let me know in the comment section down below. Will I be doing a weekly review of Batwoman? Probably not. Don't really get your guys' hopes up of me doing like a weekly review of Batwoman. I'll probably do like a season review once all the episode airs. But I highly doubt that I'll do a weekly review of Batwoman. That's like And that's all. Like, depends if episode 2 grasps my interest to make a review of it. So at the moment, I'm not planning to make a weekly review of it. But anyways, let me know what you guys think of the season premiere of Batwoman in the comment section down below. Love you guys. Thank you for watching this video. Be kind to one another. And I'll catch you guys later. Have a wonderful day.